Headline Starlight.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check right back at you.
That's what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm talking about. We still 20. We upgraded. It's Freddy Sports Blog. It's a big week this week, damn it. It is a big week this week. Mo getting on late. She got to handle some business, but we here. Zoe, how you feeling, my man?
Man, I'm feeling good. You know, just hit 37, so big dog feeling good.
Oh, by the way, happy late birthday.
Man, I appreciate it. Shoot, just ready to get ready for this Christmas break. You know, these 2.5 weeks, I'm ready to enjoy it and sleep in.
When y'all out?
We get out Friday.
Oh, man, y'all got I be countdown doing nothing, giving them kids whatever. What y'all want to do? Video? I got Wakanda Forever on bootleg. Now, it's gonna be in Spanish, but the titles at the bottom you can read.
I got Disney Plus on lock, so we good.
Boy, do I shameless plug. Disney Plus is the bomb. I was about to say something else, but I remember we're trying to stay PG. But Disney Plus is the bomb. I love it. I'm still trying to figure out why they ain't added Spider-Man to it yet.
Man, that would be awesome. They probably just ain't didn't buy the right shit for it.
Man, that's what I've been waiting. I be on Disney Plus. I haven't been to Netflix probably in a month.
I actually looked at some of the night just to try to see what they had, just to.
Man, I've been on
because they got different movies.
Bro, I've been Marvel junkie. And I know this is getting out touchy, but I freaking love the werewolf movie.
I gotta check that one out.
It's a Marvel werewolf movie. It looks scary, but it's not. It's just a good movie.
Okay.
So
you know me, I put on that Black Panther and let him get his credits, you know, and I go to sleep on it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Say.
All right, Zoe. We finally back with some HBCU football. The last game in Atlanta. They call it the Celebration Bowl. Now, in this game, Zoe, I don't know if you know, you haven't been paying attention, but it's a team in there that literally looked like they was about to win it, but because of a stupid penalty, a guy want to showboat and show that he's an Omega, whatever. Got a penalty, and then the team that just so happened to be on your shirt, my shirt, blocked the punt and won and beat them in the Celebration Bowl.
Yes,
but
sir.
They're playing a team that went to the Celebration last year, and all the hype and hoopla was about them, and then South Carolina State end up embarrassing them. So in the Celebration Bowl this year, I don't know if you've been paying attention, is Jackson State and the team that beat the team that Grambling State beat in the Celebration, North Carolina Central.
Yes, sir. And North Carolina Central has a former Grambling coach. Speak
on it.
That's the head coach right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Trey Oliver. Wish him the best of luck. You know, man, I think it's gonna be. I know everybody's saying Jackson should blow him out, but I think it's gonna be closer than what they think.
I'm telling you,
because of the style of play that the MEAC plays compared to the SWAC. You know.
So, look. South Carolina State exposed Jackson State for what they didn't have, which was an offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
You get to Shador, you really wreck the whole offense.
All right.
So, and it's still been proven this year. When Grambling was up, it's because Shador couldn't get nothing off.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You're putting that pressure on them.
So people, I'm still holding my pick, but I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna be closer than what a lot of people think. Jackson got a solid offense, but like you said, you put pressure on Shador. That's if he plays. Then what do they go to? I mean, you got a solid running back in Richardson.
Well, I'm still against Deion coaching in this game.
I mean, I can see your point. You know, they want to let him finish what he started. Shout out to TC Taylor. He was named football coach for Jackson. He was the wide receiver coach, so now he's taking taking over. He is a Jackson State alum, so hey, keeping it back in the swag. Now the other guy going up north.
Hey, I ain't really know too much about the boy, but I will say this: it was a good setup they did when they surprised him. That was good.
He actually coached at North Carolina Central too, so this game has a lot of intertwine in it. There we go. That's where I'm looking for intertwine. So it's gonna be good.
Okay. All right, so give me 3 key elements for Jackson State to win this game, and then give me 3 key elements for North Carolina Central to win this game.
Let me start with North Carolina Central.
Give it to me.
First, put pressure on Shador. Second, I don't know if they can run the 3-3-5 that much against this style, because if Jackson goes to the running game with Wilkinson, you're gonna need an extra body, because that big boy, he's a big dog. Let's say that. And shoot, just you got to bring your A game against Jackson. Can't let down. You got to be consistent with what you did to get you there, and keep using it and run through the game. For Jackson, you can say just be Jackson, but really is ignore the distractions. I know Dion said they not distracted because everybody has something going on the team. They don't think they're affected by the decision that he made of going to Colorado. He said they're infected. I don't know what that means. But I'm gonna keep rolling with it. And just I think it's gonna they defense, Jackson defense gonna have to be solid this game. I don't know if Hunter is playing. I know he went out the championship game with a groin injury. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if he's back and if he's going to play. And I don't know if Shador is out the doghouse yet. But they got some solid backups, and so it'll be nice. It's going to be something to see who steps up and makes the big plays on their defense.
Okay. Let's take it to Central.
I did Central first.
Oh no, excuse me, Jackson State. I thought it was. I heard Shador. I'm tripping. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just did Jackson. You tripping?
Oh man, just sure. I'm still talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I just did Jackson.
Okay, so my 3 keys. Hold on, because I wrote these down. That's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, for North Carolina Central, real simple. Keep the hype train on Jackson State side. Just go in there, play football. You already know they're gonna talk about Jackson State. Don't try to make it about you. Don't try to get the cameras like it. Keep it where it is. If they want to hype up Jackson State, let them hype them up, because there'll be more pressure on Jackson State. Number 2, don't get fancy.
Okay.
Play football. Just play football. The easiest way to beat Jackson is don't try to think outside the box. It's not that hard. When the boy's open, throw it to him. When there's a hole, run up the hole. When you see him hand the ball off, hit the running back. Don't try to be cute. And last thing, without least, do not. What's the coach name?
Trey Oliver.
Trey Oliver. Do not try to make this about you versus Coach Prime. You will lose. Just make the game about North Carolina Central versus Jackson State to win the HBCU National Championship.
Yes,
real simple, North Carolina Central. Everything else will take care of itself. Now, Jackson State. First thing first, keep Shador clean. Keep him clean, you win. Number 2, remember, these boys been hearing about y'all all week, especially when y'all get to Atlanta, which I think y'all get there tomorrow, I think, maybe Thursday.
Yeah, what I read is not read, but what I saw is Jackson leaving tomorrow. Head no.
Okay. So when you get there, once again, let them talk about Jackson. Don't try to change it on. You know Jackson's gonna be the hype machine. So excuse me, I'm talking about Jackson. Just try to keep a level head. Y'all already know eyes on y'all. They're gonna ask y'all questions. So how do you feel about Coach Prime going to Colorado? How does it affect the team? Hey man, keep a steady head. Like Coach Prime said, keep the main thing, the main thing. And last but not least, please, for the sake of me, just play football. To the offensive coordinator, just play football. You ain't got to do nothing fancy. Just play football. Once again, tell your receiver or your quarterback, throw to the man that's open. Tell your O-line, hold your blocks for 4 seconds. And that's my 3 keys. Because I really don't know too much about North Carolina Central. I try to watch a little bit of tape of them on YouTube, but they only give me so much.
Yeah, they had a couple games where they're inconsistent. They almost cost them the Celebration Bowl. But hey, they are the co-champs, but they are the champions. They are going to represent the MEAC.
And I still don't get that. How you the co-champ?
Yeah,
that I don't get that one. So
I think
y'all got to do better.
I want to say because they had the same record, but what's his name? Central had the tiebreaker, over the team.
Bruh, I don't.
That they, it don't make sense,
bruh. First of all, y'all need to get one more team, 6 or 7 more teams. It's not that hard,
right?
So, all right, Zo, we got a pick. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. So with all things being said, and with the records, knowing that the MEAC has dominated this game except for one time. One time.
So for 6 years ago, right?
One time they didn't. Well, they almost, but almost doesn't count. Win is a win. I'm going with North Carolina Central to keep the streak going because I would love for Dion to go out with an L.
Man, boy, it will be some sick people in Jackson if that happens.
And the internet will be on fire.
They going to be livid. I guess my biggest question also is who's going to be coaching, who's going to be calling the plays. I know that the full staff is still there, but with you announcing TC as the head coach, do you try to hand the torch over to him, or you try to run it like you've been doing?
Hey, bro.
But you know what? I gotta go with my gut. My gut saying Central.
Come on.
Yeah.
There you have it. By the way, we still in the tiebreaker, my boy. I thought you were gonna go with Jackson State.
Just for the tiebreaker, you know what? I'll take Jackson. Just for the tiebreaker.
You sure?
Yeah, just for the tiebreaker. Just to have fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Remember last time we picked like this before the Super Bowl?
I know. We good. Just for the tiebreaker is all fun. I'll take Jackson.
All right. So taking Jackson State, I'm rolling with the MEAC. Mo will get her answer. We'll get her answer. All right. Another big week. But before we get to that game, we got to run down on what happened this week, which I am highly upset.
Highly upset, but you, I think you made some more gap space.
I made gap.
Yeah.
But come on, Baker Mayfield just got with the team.
Yeah.
Literally that Wednesday he got there, he played that Thursday.
Yeah,
and you was up. And you let Baker Mayfield go down there and get this win.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Then the Vikings, I guess, forgot how to play football. And then Lamar Jackson not playing.
Yeah,
Tyler Huntley.
he get hurt. Yeah.
And I'm like, what the F? What is going on? Bengals came through. I ain't even got to talk about it.
Man,
I ain't even got to talk about it.
That was
I ain't even got to talk about it. It wasn't no shocker. It was this is a play. First of all, we're still in the playoff hunt. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
We can't the Jacksonville Jaguars nor the Tennessee Titans can get in the playoff as a wild card. It has to be the division winner. We still in the hope, baby. But I move on. Giants versus the Eagles. Eagles came through. Chiefs versus the Broncos. A little scary.
Yeah. Started out like a blowout, and then you turn back and be like, what the WTH?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then the next one, a little scary.
Yeah. Yeah. That was your what's the game? Trap game.
A little scary, but they pulled it out.
Yeah.
But then
I stopped watching. Mm-hmm.
And Gino I trust, and that didn't work out good for me. And the crazy part is the Panthers, they still got a chance to make the playoff. All they got to do is win 4 in a row.
Wait, they won though, right?
I know. I forgot to do the yellow on the Panthers.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot to change it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's the Panthers one.
Mm.
So, Bills versus the Jets. And then the Bucks versus the 49ers. Dolphins. Yeah. Then you got the Patriots. I took the Cardinals. My dumb ass. And that's what we got right now. Mo went 8-5. You went 7-6. I went 6-7. In that order. So, you looking at it like, what you looking at?
I'm just shaking my head. It was so many. This season has been so wishy-washy.
So,
like last year, you knew who was going to win. It was more consistent. This year, no, it's been crazy.
mm-hmm. Hold on. Mo say she just got home. Let me see this. She click in.
Shop with Mayelle Monroe Chic Boutique, where you look and feel like the queen that you are. Visit us at www.shopmyellemonroe.com for the latest and greatest in fashion. Again, that's www.shopmyellemonroe.com.
Headline, Starlight.
Man, and it's like you said, really with just one day of practice.
I don't even think he probably had a full day. I think he probably got there like an hour late.
He said he got there Tuesday, then he practiced Wednesday, Thursday he get in the game. That was crazy.
The crazy part is, I think this man might win his next 3 games with the Rams. Because I think Sean McVay can work miracles with a quarterback. Like, it's like him and Lincoln Riley and Andy Reid. They just know what to do when they got a quarterback.
Yeah.
So I think with Sean McVay, I think it's a good look. And I think this man is really I think he got his quarterback for the future if Matt Stafford decide to retire.
Well, let's look at this. Let's go back to the Celebration Bowl. I just pulled up Central schedule. They lost to Campbell 48-18. And Jackson beat Campbell, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy to see Saturday. I mean, I know it's any given Saturday, but that's 30 point. That's a 22-point swing because Jackson won by 8.
So who did all North Carolina Central beat this year?
They beat everybody on 18. They beat North Carolina 18, which was a shocker. A&T just, I don't know if they had a good year this year. Winston-Salem, New Hampshire, Virginia, Lynchburg, which is an automatic automatic win.
Win. Yeah.
They lost to Campbell. They beat Morgan State by 39.
Mm-hmm.
Then turn around the next week and lose to South Carolina State by 2. They gave them their second loss. Then they beat Delaware, Howard, Norfolk, and Tennessee Tech. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm still rolling with North Carolina Central. I just think it's too much hype behind Jackson State.
I feel you. I feel you. Even though Deion say, "Oh no, we're not distracted," it just still is a lot going on. I mean, if I'm the AD, honestly, I'm like, hey, we thank you. I know you say you want to finish, but hey, go to Colorado. you flying back and forth like every other day. Literally every day or every other day. Just depending on what you got going on.
Like, I'm like, this man, I think he went there. What did he get? He got hired on the Tuesday. No, he got hired on he got hired on the Saturday, was there that night. I think he stayed there till like Tuesday, came back to Jackson, and then went right back to Colorado.
Put it like this, you missed the Celebration Bowl press conference and then turn around and drop a video of you at a basketball game in Colorado. So you missed a press conference for a Celebration Bowl to be in Colorado. Yeah, you mentioned most of your new staff is there. I understand this weekend you had recruits coming in. So, yeah, I mean.
Well, at least he got that 4-star running back to commit, which I think his damage still hasn't been done yet. I think it's way more coming, especially with that transfer portal.
They already talking about half of the Alabama line that decommitted. They thinking they're gonna sign with Colorado already.
That's what I'm really waiting for. National.
Yeah.
It ain't no early signing day, is it?
Yes, a couple weeks.
I'm really waiting on that. I really want to see that.
Yeah.
So there she is, our third twin.
Hello.
Hey Mo.
Hey Trigger.
What up, Trigger? Hey Florida.
Well, at least you got your shirt on, so no demerits. No demerits.
I'm glad.
No demerits.
I literally came in and changed shirts.
Okay. Now we're gonna put you right straight to work. We need Celebration Bowl picks. And also to give you warm up, give us some thoughts on the Celebration Bowl. If you don't know, it's between Jackson State and North Carolina Central, if you didn't know.
I mean,
one from the SWAC, the other one from the MEAC.
And now I'm quite aware of that. I mean, that ain't changed lately.
Okay, just keep you aware. One is a co-champion, one is a straight-out champion. I just want to point that out too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Who they co-champs with?
Central is co-champs with like Hampton or not Hampton, Howard.
Howard. I wish they would have sent Howard.
Yeah, I would have preferred to see a Howard Jackson State matchup, but Central, they ain't a bad team. Jackson State, obviously, they have a lot of turmoil going on down there, moving pieces. So honestly, I guess my biggest thing, before I tell my pick, my biggest thing surrounding the Celebration Bowl is that I hate that the whole thing with Deion going to Colorado is overshadowing like a lot of the work that the players have done. So right now it's all about, okay, is Deion going to coach? Somebody said he was in Jackson at practice. Somebody said he's still in Colorado. I don't know who to believe. But I mean, I'm being honest. I don't know.
You know who you believe? You believe YouTube and IG. That's gonna tell you
Yeah.
where he at.
He back and forth. He might fly back to Colorado and then meet the team in Atlanta tomorrow. No, she froze. Oh, there she goes.
There she go. Yep.
Oh, my bad. I was talking about Charlotte unfollowing everybody, but I think I'm going to go with I'm swag. So I'm gonna go with Jackson State.
So Mo and Zoe took Jackson State. I'm going with Central.
I mean, you know how we had those games in the NFL and we just like it's a coin flip for me. I don't have a dog in this fight.
I just want the turmoil if North Carolina Central win that is going to cause.
I think you just want them to win, so Gremlin still remains the only.
You damn right. You damn right.
I think we all three of us want
you
that.
damn right. You damn right.
Another skull dragon would be nice, but
you damn
I am
right.
sweat, so.
And I'll be at a cheer competition watching the game. So let Central win. I'm gonna say I'm gonna post in the SWAT group. What did we learn?
You damn.
What did we learn?
I got a SWAT group right now. I can't wait to get in if Jackson State lose because they talk so much trash about Graham this year. I'm like, all right, don't worry. Yeah. Oh, y'all couldn't even beat PV. Oh, y'all bringing up old stuff. Okay, all right. Jackson State have been there twice. 0-2. Underfigured in
you are prepared.
I just got out the group talking about PV. I said, hey, to all you PV people here, you're welcome. I understand Graham State University is your SWAC championship. I get it. Because y'all sure can't be Valley. I bet you're happy the coach at Valley gone. Oh.
That's a question. What they gonna do? Because
hold on. Them fingers was moving. Them typing. You see typing, like when somebody typing, that thing stood lit. It stayed lit.
Because you've been in there just poking fun at people.
But Florida, man, if everything is true, do you know how much he made?
Who?
Dancing.
Where? At Valley or
if it was a fifth, we'd all be never mind.
At Valley.
Well, he should have made no less than 250.
Do it again, man. Roll your head, man.
How much he was getting at Valley? Please don't say 100. If you say 100, I'm gonna shut this whole thing down.
Well, you can go ahead and get ready to shut this thing down because it was between 95 and 100. So that's why. That is why I made the post and I said it a few times. I'm happy for Dancy. Dancy did what he could for that program with lack of resources. He was the lowest paid head coach in Division I. So no, I'm happy for him. And when he finally came out and spoke, he said, D.I. held true to his word. He's getting him out of Mississippi. I mean, Dance is from North Mississippi. He went to school at Jackson State. I know he coached at Payne at one point. Then he came back to Valley as defensive coordinator, went to interim coach, and then head coach. Now he's going to be a safety coach and an analyst. And he's going to be making $247,000. So no, I'm not upset with that man for leaving.
Wait a minute. How much is Fred making at Alcorn?
Fred making 6 figures.
But it's 6 figures. It ain't 2.
Yeah. It ain't 95. It is.
All I can say is at this point, I got to give my current AD a chance. He just got the job this summer. I think he's going to do a phenomenal job. He graduated from Valley. I went to school with him.
So
go ahead. He believes that. I know he's going to fundraise, and he's already been bringing in more. He's brought in more money in the time that he's been AD than the previous AD did in the whole team.
So if I'm Valley and I know you coming to me, I'm giving you 95. Maybe I could give you 5 more thousand to kick it to 100, maybe. if I was Valley, I would literally make my stopping ground for young coaches and just give them 95. Say, hey, bro, use us as a stepping stone because I cannot get you more money no time soon. So this 95, this 100, build your resume to go get you that 300 or 200, even if it's at Grambling,
But I mean,
Southern,
am
Alabama
I
State,
really
FAMU,
building the
or Bethune.
resume, considering I don't have the resources as the people in the conference either.
But if you win at Valley, I think that speak volumes to me.
Yeah.
You may not get another head coaching job. You might go be an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, wide receiver coach for somebody and make about the same money you was making at Valley. I did not know that.
And less responsibility.
I did not know that. I thought the man at Valley was making close about 2.
I said the same thing when I heard. I said, shoot, I would have
been left. I would have been left. I wouldn't even just send in a 2-week. I would have told him keep the last check. I'm out.
Oh no, you're gonna keep my last check. I got to last.
You
go ahead, give me.
Trust,
Look,
man. I would have said keep that.
Get ready to bleep me, because out of all of the ass whoopers he done took, now you give me my last check.
I'd have been out of Valley so fast.
I mean,
to do what he did. Prime did say, "Hey, bro, you be Prairie. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you on because
and kept him out the SWAC championship this year, not last year, but this year kept him out.
Yeah,
and you can't even blame Dooley. So that's the picks for the Celebration Bowl as we're all here, the triplets.
Well, I mean, but that's back-to-back losses in the SWAC championship for Duval.
That is also true. And also back-to-back losses with 2 different teams in the same stadium. As we switch to the NFL, because we've been waiting on more.
Sorry. I am prepared. I did it while I was at work.
I'm not.
Look, I even printed them out.
Man, it just this season just been so crazy. It just
so this is where we at, Mo. You sneaking up on Zoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I've just been having fun.
Depending on how this week go, you might get to 110. That's why my picks I can't play with no more. I just want to point out Baker Mayfield hurt and the Raiders suck. And I'm going to keep it moving. All right. Thursday night football. We got the Niners versus the Seahawks. I'm just going to go ahead and put mine in right now.
49ers.
I need this.
They on their third string quarterback.
I need this. Mr. Irrelevant to be at that.
Yeah.
Mr. Irrelevant.
He came in and did his thing against Tom Brady. I got the 49ers as well.
Ooh, Lord, speaking of Tom Brady, Skip Bayless. Is that man last name Bayless?
Yeah.
And Shannon, baby.
That boy got personal with Shannon.
He did.
When Shannon took the glasses off, I was like, oh, he about to lose it.
I was like, he finna swing. My bad, I'm sorry.
But I thought he was finna cuss that man. You mother. Listen here, I'm about to be a straight N-word in this. I thought that boy. You. Okay. All right, Saturday. We got 2 games on Saturday to be exact. Vikings versus the Colts.
I picked the Vikings.
I pray to God this team show up.
Yeah.
No, I'll be the eyeball. Give me the Colts.
I like the way you think. I hope they lose so I can catch up with you a little bit more.
Okay, now where's this game being played before I pick?
Which one? The Ravens Browns?
Dolphins Bills.
Oh, Dolphins Bills.
No, it's played in Buffalo because they played in Miami.
Yeah, they played.
I'm going with the Bills.
I picked the Bills as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's a close one.
I'm about to say, so that means it's 3 games on Saturday.
Yeah.
Then you got the Ravens versus the Browns, which I'm going for the
Cleveland.
I picked the Browns because what's called still out.
Yeah. Deshaun Watson looked good when I was looking at the game. He looked real good.
That's fine and all.
You know
But the
what?
Browns, they've been moving better.
I like the Ravens because that backup, if they get him the right plays, he can do something. I got Mo brother.
Let me know who you want me to put for
Look, boy, he already had it in before we.
Let me know who you want me to put for you.
That's like pre-filling out the application.
Let me know what you want me to put for your spot. I think it's obvious. I think it's obvious who I'm going with.
Can we flip a coin?
Oh, we got time.
I picked the Falcons.
Are they still going with Andy for the Saints? Andy Dalton.
What else they got?
Ain't James Winston back?
I mean,
oh yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yes.
He's probably not playing though. I think they would have done better with Hill. So go ahead and give me the Falcons.
I think
we all think they should have forfeited the season.
No, I really think hiring Dennis Allen was the most dumbest thing ever because he didn't do nothing with the Raiders. The offense sucked when he was with the Raiders. I think, and they should have did this, which I think he might get a job this year. Eric the Enemy should have been the head coach either for the Saints or the Broncos. We'll see how this goes. But that man should be a head coach. So I really think if you put Eric the Enemy down there in New Orleans, he keep the ball rolling like Sean Payton doing. Like Sean Payton did. And I'm not a fan of the Saints, but I just watch football.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my 2 cents. Patriots versus the Raiders. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to say the Raiders because I think Josh McDaniels got something for Belichick, but you just can't trust the Raiders.
I picked the Raiders. I really don't like the Patriots, but I think the Raiders.
I want to
when I go against them, then they pop up with a win. I be like, "What the hell? What was that when I picked you last week?"
I want to pick them, but it's just like you can't trust them. It's like I'm off drugs, but if you leave $20, they'll steal from
you. I just think they should use home field advantage. And I got the Raiders. Something is telling me go with the Raiders.
I'm riding with y'all because y'all taking the Raiders. That's the only reason. So we lose this one, we'll see how it goes.
That means that we won't be any closer to you.
That's the only reason why I'm doing it. That's the only reason I'm doing it. So, all right, another coin flip. Cardinals versus the Broncos.
Is Wilson gonna be playing?
Does it matter?
I think so. I
don't
trust Colt McCoy.
They was giving him a concussion protocol.
He did get a concussion in the last game.
I think they win this game without this man, and that's gonna be.
They probably gonna win it because he ain't in there.
I
went with the Cardinals.
Yeah. Oh.
If they win this game without Russell Wilson, you talking about more drama for your mama? Boy, this football.
Let's ride, Mo. Mile high. Let's go with the Broncos.
I tell you what, if he win this game, I'm bringing back Sierra.
He ain't like that going to the playoffs, so he'll be chilling with us soon.
Mo, the team that you picked last week versus the Chargers. Oh, you didn't see it. My bad. Let me scroll up just to show you. I'm being petty. Yeah.
Oh, the tits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, hell, I thought they were better than what I thought they were. Shit, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
what you. Yeah. Yeah. Go
Exactly.
ahead.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
already know you got Duval down there, so
Well,
I'm wondering why I'm
we
wondering
got
why
it.
that game all the way down there. This is a 12
We
o'clock game too.
Mo. We focus on this game right here, Mo.
I picked the tits.
Okay, the Titans.
Tits.
I kind of lost my faith. We'll go with the Chargers.
Yeah, they ain't been doing too much better.
Yeah.
They're not going to lose 4 in a row. If they do, that'd be great, though. That'd be so great.
The Bears. No, I just wanted to say the Bears. I'm not picking them by no means.
Yeah, I got the Eagles.
I'm gonna go with the E-Girls.
And I got them about 3 touchdowns.
Bam. Thank you for my emoji.
Nope, everybody get it. What you mean?
Texas Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs naturally.
Oh, yeah. No brainer. The Chiefs ain't going to do like the Cowboys did.
Okay.
First of all, I don't appreciate that shades you over there throwing. Yes, they struggled last week, but we got the win. It was ugly, but we got the dub.
That was ugly with all caps.
I mean, that is what it is.
Yeah.
But
But
around
that's nothing
here,
new.
going down.
I mean, you could have went ahead and filled mine in too.
This Sunday at TI Bank Stadium.
Are you going to be there?
What? I'm Lord, if I die Sunday and I make it to hell, you know why? Because I'm gonna be there and not that church. Depending on how long the pastor preach. And it's our church anniversary, so you know they're gonna feed us afterwards. But I might not make that.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna make it. Kickoff is at noon. You ain't gonna make it.
I got to be at the Jaguar game.
Do y'all got an 8 a.m. service or something? Because this is
no, they got rid of because it's some old folks. But it's one.
The old folks like the early service.
Our old folks, yeah.
Not in Florida, old folks. Okay, I got
the young people. We love it. This is off topic. It's another church. They do 7:30. 1,000 people show up, and they all under the age of 50.
Oh wow.
The 11 o'clock, they got the same amount, but they're older.
You know they had to get up, shuffle around.
I should mute both for that.
They said the young folk came straight from the club to the church.
Hey,
I mean, however they did it, they was there.
Yeah.
Zoe, they come as the Lord said, "Come as you,
as you are."
Come on,
Look,
come on.
He know my heart.
Come on. They be
Father God, we thank you for that.
And look,
hallelujah.
They don't sit down front. They don't sit in the front. They sit in the balcony because they don't want. Boy, let me stop.
Thank you for that incredible hope. It just hit the spot last night. I thank you so much.
They over there trying to lick the hand to get the up thing. They over there trying to lick their hand to get the club stamp off of it.
I got booty and weed in the church, baby. Booty and weed.
I got speaking of, did you see the guy that wants to do a church with weed?
I heard about it. I haven't seen it yet. I gotta look at that.
But I got the Cowboys. Get back on subject. I got the Cowboys.
Ooh, this video gonna be so fire. Jaguars can put this out. All right. If this team wins 4 in a row, they make the playoff. We got Panthers versus the Steelers, not the Steelers. The Steelers ain't got a shot.
So, the Steelers hurt me. I got the Panthers. They give me the Panthers. They ain't the steel curtain no more. They're just a curtain.
I think some kind of way they messed this up for the Panthers.
I picked the Black Forces.
Lions versus the Jets.
That's a good corn flipper.
This is true. I went with the Lions.
I'll get back with him because I don't think the Jets got enough offense. Not offense. I don't think that O-line can slow down this Lions defense.
I'll follow y'all on this one and go with the Lions. Yeah.
Bucks versus the Bengals. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. It's no way. Excuse me, I went too high. There's no way.
I went the same way.
I just don't see it. Tom Brady will have to be perfect this game. I'm just be honest with you.
Tom Brady should have stayed retired.
He said he didn't want to watch them kids.
He divorced now, so he definitely ain't got to watch him.
I mean, so he'd rather watch his legacy deteriorate because you don't know when to give it up.
Through the hallway.
Well, I mean, they still got a chance to make the playoff. If he make it, I think if he make it to the NFC Championship game, and let's say they lose, I think he go. I think he retired. So Sunday night, this is the reason why we have two ties. The team versus the Giants. Will we get a third tie? Now, this one we're gonna pick twice. You can pick winner or a tie. Either way it goes, it's not gonna count towards us. So if you say I got the Giants or a tie, you choose, or you can just pick the team straight out.
I picked the Commies.
No tie or just straight out?
Just straight out.
Straight out. All right. So
I chose the Commanders.
No tie or straight out?
Straight out.
I see y'all being brave. I'm not. I'm going with the Giants in a tie.
I see a last-minute field goal.
I think they do something where they go to overtime and the Giants they tie the game up and they go to overtime and they say, you know what? We both in the playoff. Why we need to win? Why you need to win? Why I need to win? Let's just tie. Because this is the craziest thing that the NFC East, all four teams are in the playoff if it started today.
Right.
Did we already do the Chiefs and the Texans?
Yeah, we said the Chiefs the hard way.
Okay, just making sure.
But the NFC East, if the playoffs was to start today, Eagles would be the 1 seed. The Cowboys would go to San Francisco. No, excuse me. The Giants would go to San Francisco. Dallas would go to Tampa, and the Giants would go to who would the Giants go to?
Hell. They would go to hell.
They would go to the Vikings, excuse me. Because they're in the NFC North.
It's the
that's hell. I get it. You was right. I get it. All right. Monday Night Football. The guy who just got picked up, practice from week, won a game, going against the Green Bay Packers. Who y'all picking?
Give me the Rams in the bush.
Mo?
Interesting.
Mo?
I hate this team, but I picked this team. The Cheeses.
Another nickname. Mo never let us down.
Nope.
Never let us down. It's always a new nickname. Mo will never let us down. All right. That's our picks for week 15. Playoff picture getting a little clearer. So, yeah. We don't have a Mo top 5, but we still got Zoe bold prediction. So, Zoe, give us your bold prediction.
Really didn't have any this week because NFL is crazy. You only got one college game that I want to look at. That's the Celebration Bowl. So shouts out to North Carolina Central and Jackson. Wish them both good luck. Oh, Prayers out to
They
Texas.
compete-
Huh?
They compete against three for viewing. They're competing against 3 NFL games.
Yeah. And prayers out to Texas Tech with losing Mike Leach.
Yeah, that was surprising. He said Mississippi State and Texas Tech.
Yep, press Mississippi State as well.
I bet they wish they could get Prime now, but it's too late. What if he switched though? That'd be fun.
That'd be crazy.
I mean, it'll be better.
That'd be funny. You're like, you know what? I never did want to go to the Pac-12 anyways. I'm going to the SEC.
They said they ain't got his money yet. He could change.
But they're gonna get it. He on a afterpay contract.
And the Pac-12 said they're waiting for Deion to get finalized so they can work out the next TV contract. This man is about to make some money on the side.
What the SWAC should have done, but it's okay. It's over now.
I think part of the problem is that our commissioner, I'm not quite sure what he was doing.
Oh yeah, we
but
never heard
I
your
know-
side. Hold on, Mo. I got to set you up because we didn't hear your side of the story about Prime going to Colorado. It was last week. It was me and Zoe. We didn't hear your side. So Mo, how do you feel about Prime going to Colorado, and how do you feel about everything? The floor is yours.
I don't have a problem with it. I know I've been seeing all of the posts, people are upset. But if I got the chance to go from $300,000 annually to a contract like what he's just gotten, like he has millions to pay his support staff, like his assistant.
Let me ask you a question. What if it wasn't about the money? You still okay with him going?
Honestly, I really don't think it's about the money for him because he does not need it. Realistically, he don't need it. I think it's more so about getting better exposure for his son. Notice I didn't say sons, but for his son.
But he said Shiloh better come with him, even though he's in a doghouse.
He didn't even call his name. He said Shadur's brother.
Yeah.
Like his level of petty cannot be contested. But
I mean, that's your child. It's your child. I get that. It's your child. You still gonna. I get that. My mama be petty with me. She be telling me. She
I
be
don't
like,
think he picked the proper moment, especially knowing that that's going to be viral because everybody is living on the edge of their seats following this situation. One of the biggest problems I had with him leaving is the way he's exiting. Like the rushing of the commissioner and everybody for the trophy presentation after the SWAC championship, the skipping of the championship press conference, post-game press conference, and then down to the part that really grinds my gears is during your announcement to the team about your leaving, you're still recording it and put it out to the public. That should have been a private moment because those kids, that hurt. So that's my issue.
Yeah, they gave it all to him and just say it is what it is.
I laughed when he saw the kids in Colorado. He bringing his Louis V luggage, so they might want to go ahead and hop in the transfer portal. That was funny to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Even though what I saw is the recruits that Colorado had offered, he's not honoring it.
Yeah, the offensive lineman from Colorado.
Do you really want to honor somebody? I mean, they won one game last year? This season?
Well, we're talking about the recruit.
I understand that, but who recruited them?
Oh, the coach.
The same coach that went 1-11?
Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead, Mo. The floor is yours.
Is he the one who recruited the quarterback who threw for 600 yards for the whole season? He hopped in the transfer portal. He did the right thing.
I heard that Colorado didn't even score over 21 points the whole season. Like, not the whole season, but they didn't score more than 21 points in one game. That was it.
Well, I'm not surprised by that. The quarterback threw for 600 yards. What was that, 1-11? So in 12 games, you could not get more than 600 yards.
We coming.
So personally, I think that I love what he's doing with he's still there by the coaches because he ain't playing. He reaching out everywhere like an octopus and just taking people coaches. So the FAMU now become the beast in the East.
They hope.
That's still up for debate. That first game in Miami would decide the fate.
And Jackson's still getting some nice recruits too.
So I'm gonna say, and then with TC being named head coach, I mean, it's not like they're unfamiliar with him. So
that's still up for debate. That is a great discussion we will have, especially after signing day.
Well, I can't wait for signing day.
But let me say this, Mo, because I said this with Zoe. It's Colorado versus all y'all.
Did your shirt make it in?
Actually, it did, but we're 20, so I didn't put it on. Triplets. But come signing.
Are you gonna put it on next week?
I ain't gonna put it on next week. I'm not gonna put it on to the season 3 of the free agent sports. I'm not gonna put it on. Maybe during the spring when we do our signing day one, I might put on my Colorado shirt. But yes, it is in house.
Okay, so for next season's lineup, will we continue to follow Colorado?
We won't say we won't follow them.
I can say we follow them because
we first of all we're gonna follow them regardless because it's gonna be all over social media. Let this man lose 2 games in a row and watch what social media do. Let this man get blown out by USC. Let this man get blown out. The first game for Colorado is TCU, and they trying to move it to Cowboy Stadium. I'm telling you, we're gonna follow Colorado regardless. We might not talk about them.
They might not want to put it in this stadium.
Why not?
They need to
because he gonna act a fool.
He gonna act a fool anywhere he goes.
It's going. If you put it in ATM Stadium, it's going to sell out at TCU regardless. Yeah. You put it at ATM Stadium, it's going to sell out. That's more money. Now, even if you split it, let's say you say TCU, you get 60%, we take 40%. I don't know how they do it. Everybody's going to make money. You think College Game Day might be there, the first game for that one?
Ain't going to be no Mike. They going to be there.
So,
I would. His schedule is tough next year, though.
I give him 8-4. When me and Zoe went through it, I gave him 8-4. I know the only game I don't know for sure would be Washington State and UCLA. I think he lose to Oregon and Oregon State and USC.
I'm thinking the Bruins I'm thinking the Bruins won that game too.
This is the thing. It's a different team though. We're not talking about the same Colorado team. If he get what he get,
I mean, I guess we also gotta wait and see what he bringing in too. But
I give him 8-4.
I'm just saying for a first year coach, there building the team, but he got a whole bunch of people coming with him, and I think he's gonna be fine.
Colorado versus all y'all.
We need to. Did y'all do a breakdown on his contract?
Not yet. We're waiting. We're waiting till after the Celebration Bowl.
Jim incentives are.
Oh, of course.
I kind of see why he's going back and forth, like doing all this public stuff, going to the games. That's part of his contract.
That's a whole video by itself. So with that being said, no demerits tonight. We did pretty good. Mo, I was late. I took my 7. I thought I'd text y'all early this morning, but I didn't. So I'll take my 7 demerit. But Free Agent Sports Blog, as we wrap up the swag, and we still got NFL, and we gonna talk about Colorado. So that is Mo. Y'all have a good night.
Headline, Starlight.
DJ Star.